MaxTrack Live. It's clear. We've got that big ridge of high pressure still building in, and boy, are we in good shape the rest of the week into the weekend, and then some trouble brewing next week. But let's focus on the short term because it's just so nice out there. Humidity's been tamped down. It's still warm. The sun is shining. The MaxTrack, you've got to go down to Florida, Central Florida. Stalled front down there, showers along it, and as well, low pressure up over the Great Plains, some strong to severe storm potential up there. But we got this big old ridge coming in. And with that high slowly working its way towards us, every day it's just keeping it sunnier. Eventually, as it pushes east, though, we will start to get hotter and then muggier for the upcoming weekend. Satellite imagery showing the cloud cover that does really not exist. We've got a few puffy, fair weather clouds out there, and that's about it. The National Hurricane Center is still keeping an eye on this cluster of storms down across the Gulf for potential tropical development. It's looking less and less likely with each update from them, but something to keep an eye on there. In the future track, you don't really need to keep an eye on it because there's nothing going on. This is the influence of high pressure. About the only thing that's letting happen is a few of those puffy cumulus clouds trying to well up into the afternoon. That's really about the extent of it. So we'll keep it mostly sunny today, tomorrow. And then into the weekend, pretty much more of the same. Visibility is doing much better. We had some fog down south. We're back up to 10 miles visibility. I mean, look at that. It's just about as spectacular as it gets for this time of the year. Low 80s, and look at that number, 56 for the dew point. So we've still got very comfortable air in place. It's 53 for the dew point in Covington, and even when you get down south, you're talking low 60s, which is still a fairly nice place to be. You aren't even really registering mugginess as of yet. That's going to change. The humid air starts to build in. What will happen is our high pushes east, and you can see by Thursday, by today it's overhead. By Friday into Saturday, it'll be anchored down over the Carolinas and the Appalachian Mountains, which means we start to catch that southwesterly wind on the back edge of it, which means our humidity starts to climb. We're in the 70s and 80s here. It's 80 in Cleveland, 78 in Chicago O'Hare. Let's do a little globe trotting here. They've got 90s and even some triple digits taking hold in the desert southwest. Yeah, as you pop out across the pond and go out toward the Middle East and, of course, North Africa. Blazing hot there as we check out Saudi Arabia and parts of Iraq. They're in the triple digits. But as well as you pop east, getting into Eastern Europe, we're showing 90s there. But where the real story has been as far as Europe's concerned, Paris, an all-time record high. Now, it's after 6 p.m. in Paris right now, and they're still 106. They hit 108 today. That is an all-time record high, but they've got triple digits in Italy, pushing triple digits in Madrid, Spain, Germany, the Netherlands, all set record highs this week. So the European heat wave full bore today, and they're just blazing in Paris. Mostly sunny, spectacular here. We had our heat wave last week, but of course we were talking low to mid 90s, but that sky-high humidity today, it's about as perfect as it can get. We're slightly below our average high, but not by much. And tomorrow we should top out pretty much right around it in the mid 80s. Our average high this time of year is 86. Into the weekend, the heat rises. We should max it out around 90 before we see temperatures starting to back off next week. Of course, the trade-off, an increasing chance for showers and storms.
All right, Tom, thanks so very much.